Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Thursday, December 10th. You'll have to bear with me, there is actually construction going on outside, so if you can hear it, I apologize, and if you can't hear it, then you didn't hear anything. Well, I mean, you heard me do the podcast, but you didn't hear, moving on. Tesla is rumored to have a deal with Steel Dynamics to supply steel for the Cybertruck. When Tesla unveiled the Cybertruck last year, one of the most interesting features was the fact that the vehicle isn't going to be built using a traditional automotive body system, but with an exoskeleton made of steel. And now San Patricio County Judge David Krebs, who is involved in the approval of the $1.7 billion project, told Media 3 News, quote, "The $1.7 billion Steel Dynamics plant under construction in Stinton is supposed to be up and running by the fall of 2021. Not only is it going to provide hundreds of good-paying jobs, but it's also going to supply the steel used in the making of Tesla's Cybertruck. As of yet, neither Tesla nor Steel Dynamics has confirmed the supply agreement, but it should be known soon since Tesla plans on bringing the electric pickup to production in late 2021. Tesla has received approval to resume clearing trees at Gigafactory Berlin after they were asked to stop over disturbing snakes and lizards at the site. Earlier this week, we reported on Tesla being ordered by a court to stop its tree clearing at Gigafactory Berlin, but now the court believes that Tesla has done enough to help the creatures, which entails capturing and moving them. High five for the snakes. Oh, I guess that's insensitive. Sorry. A Tesla owner used the recording sentry mode from his car as evidence of an armed assault against him. The dispute arose from parking lot spaces. Matthew Lambert arrived at a mall in Manresa, Spain, and wanted to park and plug in at the facility's charging stations, but two gasoline vehicles were blocking the way. One of them moved without incident, and the other erupted into a physical altercation with a tire iron. The aggressor appears to be an elderly man, with the spry Lambert quickly quelling the situation. The police arrived and knew the aggressor from prior incidents. Tesla is announcing today a new leasing experience that will be launched early next year with a new online portal for leasees. Perhaps in response to COVID-19, Tesla is offering this new way to manage the lease process through its app. In the email, Tesla mentioned that leases are going to be able to purchase their cars through the new portal. As of how this will work in places where Tesla isn't allowed to sell cars, we're not exactly certain. This episode of Quick Charge Podcast is brought to you by Electrify America, the nation's largest coast-to-coast charging station network for electric vehicles. No matter where you're heading, they have chargers nearby. And at charging speeds up to 350 kilowatts for capable electric vehicles, they'll help you get there fast. Find out what they're up to at electrifyamerica.com. That's electrifyamerica.com. Electrify America. Hello, freedom. Bollinger has unveiled an updated design for its electric SUV and pickup truck with the new production intent version. They first unveiled their all-electric Jeep-like truck, the Bollinger B1, and later a pickup version, the Bollinger B2. Both vehicles have a simple and rugged design that might appeal to people who might actually get things done or even go off-roading with their trucks. Some quick specs are the dual motors, 614 horsepower and 668 pound-feet of torque. The new images of production intent show a more refined design with harsh lines and a very usable truck bed. At Electrek, we hope to see production begin soon, often cited as the hardest part of a product's lifespan. BMW is finalizing testing of its highly anticipated BMW iX electric car, and now it released new images of the electric vehicle being put through winter testing on the edge of the Arctic Circle. BMW says that the iX will be equipped with a battery pack with a gross energy content of more than 100 kilowatt hours. The automaker believes that the battery will enable a range of more than 300 miles, according to the EPA test. This giant battery pack is going to feed two electric motors with a total 370 kilowatt power capacity, resulting in a 0 to 62 mile per hour acceleration in under 5 seconds. And now BMW writes about the test program, saying, quote, "During the winter test, the components of the BMW eDrive technology are faced with very special challenges. The high-voltage battery and charging technology undergo in extremely low outdoor temperatures, field testing for everyday use in the deep of winter." And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief, the $226 billion New York State Common Retirement Fund is going to transition its investments to net zero emissions by 2040, making it the first U.S. public pension fund to set the goal by that date. It will systematically review its fossil fuel holdings and may withdraw investments from the riskiest companies by 2025. Fortune 500 power provider NRG Energy has announced North America's first sustainability-linked bond, and the landmark $900 million insurance is the first of any energy company outside Europe. NRG Energy will link financing to the company's goals, updated in 2019, to achieve a 50% reduction of absolute greenhouse gas emissions by 2025 and reach net zero emissions by 2050 from a 2014 baseline. The construction of Rhode Island's largest single rooftop solar project is now underway in East Greenwich. The 6.76 megawatt, 16,000 solar panel project is being installed on New Gen Capital Management's 560,000 square foot warehouse. The project will generate over 7.8 million kilowatt hours annually and is expected to be fully operational in early 2021. And finally, in Electrek's personal mobility coverage, the International Motor Show Germany, or IAA, which was canceled in 2020, by the way, for the pandemic, will return in 2021 as the IAA Mobility, with a broad focus on all forms of mobility. It will also be moving from its decades-long home in Frankfurt to a new location in Germany. It will now include micromobility, such as bicycles, electric bikes, electric scooters, e-mopeds, charging systems, public transport, infrastructure, software, urban air mobility, and other industries related to moving people around. A new electric bike review is published on Electrek's YouTube channel, this time for the Juiced Hyper Scrambler 2. The video compares the Hyper Scrambler 2 with the Hyper Scorpion and the regular Scorpion. Very favorable remarks of the Juiced bikes, as they are found to be fun, powerful, and opening up a whole new customer base. You can watch the full video on our site, electrek.co. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.